Previously on the Death Saving Bros podcast. Well, I think that I owe you guys a little bit of information. Congratulations on making it through the ring. What can I do for you?
Philip Dmitriev. I need his location.
He used to be a fighter in this league. He's dead.
Orcs that are not really orcs attacking the mines. The forks.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
What are the contracts Roscoe has currently with you guys?
He has 4 contracts with us. One is a group led by a guy, an elf man.
He's locked up in Knoxville.
Yeah, he kind of fucked up his contract.
Next question for you. So, it's my understanding that the arrows that you guys use are made in the steel glade, correct?
We can get you into the Steel Glade's big gala. At this stage, all you're getting is information, but at the higher levels, you win prizes. Like riches or magical items, or you could possibly have this guy who is a forger. The next level of fighting, you're gonna have to go to a guy named Reynolds. He owns an inn. It's called the Rye Inn. So if it's a Green Lantern, that means go.
Green Lantern, huh? Who's your hair guy?
Go see Vico at the Brass Anvil.
I want to specify that we dashed all the way here.
All right.
So I'm going to walk in and be like, are you Vico?
Yes, I'm Vico.
Thank God. I need your help.
With what?
The tips. I need them.
I need the tips, Frosted Figo.
To be frosted.
Wait, the tips?
The tips.
The tips.
For God's sake, man. I need the tips.
So Dosh now has frosted tips.
I am also in on this.
Prothean, you wind up grabbing your retainer, whose name is Figus. Vico, I would like some frosted tips too, please. Okay. You guys eventually wind up coming upon the Rye Inn.
I fucking rock Ficus. Right cross.
What was that for, sirs?
Who the fuck are you?
And that's where we're going to end our episode.
With us rocking a slim teen?
Welcome to another episode of the Death Saving Bros podcast. I am your host and Dungeon Master, Paul Camper. With me today, Ben Renfro.
Brixius Hammerbottom, fighter, Noshpur Community College.
Brad Richards.
Ambionimus Hammerbottom, barbarian. Parents died at university.
Matt Smith.
Josh Johnson, Bard, South Salt State University.
Eric Nemeth.
13 Greyman, Paladin, University of Thorm Temple.
And Brad Renfro.
Jet, half elf, homeschooled.
Plane.
Welcome back, guys.
Pilot school.
How's everybody feeling today?
Fucking fan-ass-tastic.
You're in for it tonight.
Urine. Like the pee.
My dick is sad.
My dick is bigger than a bridge. Your dick. Look
That's
like
copyrighted.
A little kid. Look like a little halfling? Dwarf?
Who remembers what happened last time on the Death Saving Bros podcast?
I got some of this, but I think we'll go with the traditional nose goes.
Oh, you bastards.
Oh, I don't know. I can't see Eric. It doesn't count.
I wasn't watching Eric. It was either B. Rich or Eric.
Didn't I do it last week?
I don't know. I think it was kind of a group effort last week.
Okay,
I
so...
haven't heard from Matt in a while.
Oh, wow.
Bitch.
I was going to volunteer.
Why do we nose goes if he's just going to pick anyways?
Because he's God.
Because we have to know who wins.
Because I can't see 90% of the people here. All I see is Ben and Paul.
Fuck you, Eric.
I can't see you right now. Get
You don't
camera.
wanna see him.
Have to.
You don't want to.
All our penises are out. All of them.
Dicks out for Dungeons and Dragons.
Joke's on you guys. Mine's already out.
So, Matt.
So am I doing it? Okay. So the previous episode, before the one I'm about to describe, we won Fight Club, and the guy gave us some info for our efforts.
That was part of the last episode, was the info.
Right. And then, basically said go check out the Ryan Reynolds Inn. And
It's the Rye Inn.
yeah, okay. And
Finding
then-
Reynolds.
The fucking Green Lantern is the goddamn movie that we forever just fuck.
But basically get in on that fight, and they should be able to tell us more about what we want to know.
The tips, man. Don't forget the tips.
And then most importantly, he also told us how to get glorious frosted tips like he had. So we went and got those taken care of immediately.
Excellent.
I dashed my full possible speed across the entire city.
You did. And you also have a new person in your party.
The fuck. Oh, that's
Figus?
right.
Figus.
Figus.
Cyril Figus from Archer,
Cyril Figus. No, it's Figus.
who also has frosted tips. We coerced him into it,
It's my proudest natural 20 I've ever rolled.
and we get a +1 charisma for having frosted tips.
You can get a plus,
I did not agree to that.
You can get +1.
It's
and
happening.
Shut the fuck up.
Already wrote it down, so.
So we will pick up where we left off. You guys made it to the Rye Inn, and you got a room after having a lovely meal.
Hold on.
Yeah.
They hit Figus. There's about to be a fight.
Oh, yeah.
That's how we ended
Who
it.
hit him?
You did.
Yes, I did. I definitely remember that. I remember everything about what happened last week, fucker. Don't you ever question my knowledge.
Why did you hit such a wonderful man with such glorious frosted tips?
That is a great question. I don't remember.
Well, you damn well better apologize right now, and so we can move on with this.
It's because we walked.
Oh no, it's gonna be a fight.
It's because we walked in and we saw someone with frosted tips, and we thought it was the hooded figure from. Do we actually know his name yet? Me and you, Ambionitis?
Oh, whose name?
Miller Grimshaw, the hooded dude who gave us the information. Did we ever actually get his name?
I have no idea.
Yes.
All
yes,
right.
we did.
But did we?
We saw frosted tips, and we just assumed Miller had followed us, and it really spooked us.
You see 3 people with frosted tips and assume one of them did that.
Yes.
It was the first person we saw, and it just happened to be little Figus. Nothing against him. The frosted tips, man. The frosted tips.
They're intimidating.
There's gonna be a fight.
Prometheus,
There has to be a fight.
we've already killed you off once. We'll do it again.
Ambionitis, you got a terrible habit of not recognizing your friends.
He's not my friend.
It's the tips.
It's the fucking tips, man.
Okay, so
Josh sees Figus get punched in the back
Yeah,
of the head
I'm
and goes,
trying to fight him.
Revan? Is that you?
Guys, I found Revan. He's not dead.
He's got frosted tips now. Not sure what happened.
He's
I
bleeding.
want to grab him by his cheeks, pull his face close to mine, look deep into his eyes, and be like, I know you're in there. Speak to me.
okay, so Ambionitis just hit Figus. What happens?
I charge at Ambionitis.
I intercept
He gets tripped along the way.
Prothean charging and stop him from hitting Ambionitis.
How are you gonna stop me?
Simply.
It's
Arrow
called a
in the knee.
spear. Not like a weapon spear, like in Edge WWE Superstar. I just spear you.
I want you to Wolf
I was
them.
going to say Goldberg.
I think what you should do is just Captain Insano him. Just poke him right in the eyes.
Because poking someone in the eye while they're at a dead sprint is a real easy task. Here we go.
Sorry, am I stopped or not? We do a strength check.
Sure.
Alright.
There's no strength here. You fucking got speared by a 6'9", 265 brute.
I got a 12.
I got 20.
Well, fuck.
All right.
Bitch.
Prothean, you are knocked to the ground as Brixius spears you.
I stand up over him like Michael Strahan after he gets a sack and get in his face.
Call him a bitch.
Can I get up?
Take it easy, man.
Call him a bitch.
You little bitch.
I got
I
him.
use inflict wounds on Ben.
Jesus.
Bro, I'm just trying to restrain you. Take it easy.
Inflict wounds.
Can I hit somebody?
All right. Roll your.
Eric, are you sure you want to pick another new character?
I'm not reviving him.
God.
Keep in mind, I'm not going to be part of this. I find this very amusing as a character, so Jet's just kind of chilling back at the bar, like laughing at all this as it goes on.
Dash is just going to check on Figus and make sure his tips are.
Hey, do
on
I
the
add
row.
my spellcaster modifier to this? To the damage to each one of them?
No, it's just straight
Oh.
damage.
Alright. 18.
Get the fuck out of here. There's no way it does that much.
Yeah, inflict wounds is pretty potent.
It's
It's
3D
an
time.
automatic. There's no saving throw involved. There's got to be
Is there
something
like a
that
saving
can.
throw or else I take half damage or something?
No, make a melee spell check against a creature you can reach. On a hit, the target
Okay,
takes
but-
3d10 necrotic damage.
Yeah, but you're literally standing right over him.
On a hit, though, for melee attacks, he just got speared. He's probably dizzy and stuff. A melee attack on a hit means you roll to hit. It's
You
not
made me
an
roll to hit
automatic
when I-
hit.
If I touch you,
You made me roll to hit a Eldritch Blast with Cockblock McGee when my face was, or when my hand was literally on their face.
When
You did that. You did that.
Okay.
What's the magic darts
No.
or whatever where you shoot 3 of them? Because that's supposed to be an
Magic
automatic
missile.
hit, and we've always had to roll in the past for those too.
That's Magic Missile. That was like Tim the Enchanter's most powerful thing. But more recently, while he was literally choking a guy out in Fight Club, he, similar
couldn't hit
things
him.
here.
No,
I just
you
could not
were
hit him.
hitting him. You couldn't choke him out. Okay. Everybody shut up. Revan, no.
Ah.
Bitch.
Prothean, roll to hit.
oh, do I add in? I did my spellcast modifier to that one, right?
Yes.
19.
All right, he hits.
Okay.
All right.
You take
so
18 points of damage, Brixius.
I'm unconscious.
Are you fucking really?
Because
Whoa.
you guys didn't long rest. I was going to give you a long rest, but we got to go back and deal with this Figus situation, apparently.
I have not taken shit.
Figus stands up and says, Sir, why did you hit me?
I want a Warhammer Proton.
Crouton's getting a new character today.
We're doing it.
This is not how I thought today was going to go.
We
Oh, that's
don't
exactly
know
how it's gonna
Prothean.
go.
If this random guy joins our group and puts me unconscious, I hope everybody else puts his character out of the game and doesn't heal him.
Oh,
That was
no,
the worst fight for you to pick, Prothean.
All right.
He punched Spagus first.
Roll for initiative, guys.
No.
Nope, we're rolling.
Fuck that shit. God damn it. What is that?
I got a 5.
Good. 10.
Do we add anything to the initiative?
Are these,
Same thing
are these
you've
guys
always
rolling
had.
for initiative on attacking their beers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
16.
All right.
15.
Give those to me again slowly,
Wait,
please.
I'm sorry.
Who has a 16?
I miscalculated. I no longer have a 16.
Okay, who has a 16 or higher? Jet goes first. Who has higher than a 13? Or a 13?
15.
Dosh. Who has higher than or equal to a 10? Higher than or equal to an 8?
9.
Higher than or equal to a 4?
I'm last.
I got a 7.
I'm higher than a 4.
Okay, so Prothean goes last.
Woo! Wait, Ben, aren't you knocked out right
I gotta
now?
roll death saving throws.
Okay, Jet. There's a fight breaking out.
All right, so what I see here is I see that random stranger who I vaguely know just, I thought there was like a normal just bar tussle. I was sitting back and enjoying the party, and then all of a sudden Brixius here just gets clocked out. So I'm going to hop in here and just do an unarmed strike on the attacker here, the assailant.
Okay.
And I guess we'll roll for that one to hit. Natural 20.
All right, that's a crit.
And is that I roll damage or?
Yeah.
Okay, so damage for unarmed strikes, I can roll a d4.
And you're going to roll that damage die twice and add your modifiers once.
All right, so there's a 4, another 4, so 8. I use my strength, I believe, correct?
No, your dexterity.
Yes, it substituted for dexterity is 5. So that's 8 plus 5 is 13. And just because I've been traveling with Brixius for a while, been very close to him through this point, I can use a bonus action. If I use an unarmed strike, I can do another unarmed strike as a bonus action. I'm going to go ahead and try that one out.
If you use a Kai point. Yep. Flurry of blows.
I'm not going to waste my Kai points on this. I don't find it that much worth it, so I'll just do the damage that's been...
Oh.
Ouch.
Ouch. All right. Dosh,
All right.
Oh, wait, how many damage did I just take?
you took 13.
Oh, fuck me.
All right. Do I have a drink on the table?
Yes.
How much is left in said drink?
Let me roll. Half.
Is this like half of a pint or like?
Yes.
It's half of whatever you want it to be. You can handle it.
It could be
pound
half
it
a shot
back.
if you want.
Half shot. I'm gonna pound back the whole thing,
Okay.
but I'm not gonna stand up from my chair.
Okay. Give me a Constitution roll to see if you spill anything.
Fuck. 3. I feel like Dash should have advantage on alcohol-related rolls. at
Okay,
this
sure.
point. Yes.
Although while he's rolling, actually I forgot my question.
10.
A little bit dribbles out the corners of your mouth as you're finishing off.
Ah, dang it.
And you might not hear our rolls as loudly as normal now, because all of us have fancy, well, except for Ben,
Bitch.
have fancy new dice rolling trays. Mine is courtesy of Die Hard Dice. Thank you very much. Got it at GeeklyCon.
It's gonna sound less like this, or more like this. Minus that last one word bounced out.
It is now Ambionitis' turn.
Proton. Yeah, Proton is laying on the ground, right?
Yes. So you have advantage against him.
I want to Warhammer his face.
Okay.
Here we go. 21.
That will hit him.
Bitch. Oh, it's been a little while. Yep, got it. 12.
12 to Prothean's face.
Bitch.
You, I'm guessing, like carnival
Yup.
style, just hitting, trying to ring that bell.
Over the head,
Damn.
hard as I possibly can. Two-handed, like at the end of the hammer to get maximum leverage and velocity coming down at his face.
It's like he hit him so hard it bounced and almost hit him a second time.
Okay.
Almost.
Well, Prothean, you have a broken nose now,
Well, fuck.
and possibly a fractured occipital lobe.
Okay, for the people like me in the audience that don't know where that is,
That's your
It's an eye
eye
socket.
bone.
Or no, not occipital lobe.
Zygomatic process?
What? No.
That's your cheekbone here.
Is that?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought it was called occipital.
No, this is your zygomatic process. Your occipital bone is what is like, it's
Your
your,
eye
eye
socket.
it's your eye bone, basically.
Yeah,
your
that's
eye
what I'm
socket.
talking about.
Yeah, it's your occipital lobe or bone. Sorry.
Okay, yeah.
Lobe
And a
is brain.
fractured occipital
so his
bone.
face is broken.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brixius.
For simple
Barney
folk.
style there, yeah. His face is broken.
Okay, a lot of things I forget about playing characters. Number 1, as a fighter, I definitely should have used a maneuver that I have gained and learned how to do to parry that or something so I wouldn't drop to 0 HP. However, what I just figured out, again, as a half-orc, when reduced to 0 hit points, I have Relentless Endurance, so instead, I get reduced to 1 hit point, so I am still conscious, and that happens once per long rest.
We have that?
Yeah, that's what we get for being half-orcs.
And he has only used it once this entire series so far, if I'm not mistaken.
That's correct.
Oh, that's what that is. I have it written down, but no explanation.
So, really, I'm at 1 hit point.
Okay, so what are you going to do? You are, I'm going to say, on the ground as well.
I'm going to cuff his face with my hand, like push right on where you just broke it, but then I'm going to release poison spray out of my hand straight into him.
You're still going to have to roll for that.
Easy. That's new. Jesus.
Does an 11 hit?
I have an AC of 17.
I'm going to suspend an action surge to get 1 additional action on my turn.
Okay.
And I'm going to try it again. Oh, wow.
Did you just completely miss the table?
It's by,
Yep.
it's by your right foot.
Oh, hey, look, natural 20. How about that?
Doesn't
let's
count.
Try that again.
Hey, look, a natural 20. How about that?
Hey, look, a natural 20. Does that hit?
What is it actually?
A natural 20.
A natural 20.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Get up out of your chair and
Here,
come walk it
here
over
just
to
give me 1 second. I'll stand up and look. I'll be the unbiased judge here.
Looks like a 20 to me. There's a 2 in it.
It was
it
moved.
a 2?
Well,
No, it was a 2 and a
6.
0.
Okay. No, you do not poison spray
A natural 20?
Prothean.
A natural 20 does not hit. Bullshit.
Prothean.
it says and a possible bonus action. Am I allowed to use a bonus action?
Yes, you can use a bonus action.
Plankton cheated.
I take it I can't poison spray as a bonus
No.
action. I'm
Just
just
there
gonna
going, tss, tss, tss.
I'm just gonna whisper in his ear. You're a bitch.
Prothean, you're up.
If only you could hit harder.
I feel like you can do that normally. You should have Captain Insano'd him. It's going to be the move of the night.
I pull out my shield as a bonus action. +2 to my AC.
Okay, fair enough.
Nice.
I can't. Who's within reach of me right now?
Brixius is on the ground with you. Jet is just punched you, and
I just broke your face.
Ambionitis just broke your face.
Did Figus ever roll initiative?
I've got his initiative.
Okay.
Alright, Ambionitis, I cast Inflict Wound. 20.
Not natural.
Not natural.
Okay. I'm guessing that's gonna hit you, Ambionitis.
Like a bitch.
Roll that damage.
8, 7. Oh, fuck. That's actually really good. 25.
Ha. Bitch.
All right, you take 25 damage, Ambionitis.
That's so okay.
And Figus stands up and says, "Why are we fighting, sirs?
Punch him.
We just got frosted tips together."
Just
Figus as his first action shits his pants. As a bonus action, he pops a fear boner.
But the tips.
You either frost his tips or you're out of the group. You hear me?
And then, because a warhammer was drawn in the bar,
There's no issue with that.
several of the patrons are going to come over and are going to try and pull Ambionitis back, and they're going to try and pull Jet back.
It's not a warhammer.
I'm
it's
gonna
a
try
sledgehammer. He
Talk
lays
my way out of
tracks.
this one.
So I need strength rolls from Jet, and I need strength rolls from Ambionitis.
17.
Thank God I can use my
Wait.
dexterity instead of my strength.
No, you can't.
It says I can.
Nope, this is just a strength check.
Yeah, I can use dexterity instead of strength for, attack damage.
I
Yeah.
lied. 19.
Okay.
Well, my strength is -1, so I only rolled a 13.
Okay. Jet manages to shrug off his
Hey.
his helpers, the people that are trying to restrain him. Ambionitis, you are now grappled by one of the patrons.
I rolled a 19.
He rolled a natural 19, so his is a 20.
Oh, fuck that guy.
They're like, easy there, gents.
All right, I'm going to try to talk him out of this. Say, hey,
It's
all
not your
right.
turn yet.
Okay.
Oh, it is your turn.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's just a little horsing around here. No one's gonna be seriously injured. We got this under control.
All right,
So-
I'm going to need a very, very, very good persuasion roll.
It's just a demonstration.
Because Prothean just got his face wrecked.
Yeah, it's a demonstration of how to
It's
get
an
your face wrecked.
illusion.
Alrighty, charisma here. Let's see, my charisma's +2, 17 +2, 19.
Not going to do it.
Wow, that's a natural 20 type maneuver there.
I told the same thing to Brixius when he tried to convince the bar in South Salt that it was just a demonstration.
Then I will peacefully allow them to kind of like pull me off to the side. I'll sit down at the bar and just chill for a second.
All right, so you step aside at this point?
They're forcing me to, yep.
Okay. Dosh.
You said you sat down at the bar.
I got kind of pulled back. I'm like, all right, I'm just going to take a second. I'm just going to cool down. You know, I'm like, you guys are right. We got to take a second to chill out. So I sat down at the bar.
All right, about how far is that from me?
The bar is 15 feet away.
All right, I'm gonna move to the bar. I'm gonna order another drink.
Okay. Another beer?
Yes.
I could
All right.
probably use one too, if you don't mind.
2 coppers apiece.
I've never actually been established how much money I have. Could you cover this charge
gotcha.
for me, bud?
I gotcha.
Ambionitis.
Fuck that guy. I just got... What did I get hit with?
You didn't get hit with anything. You're just restrained. He's
No. Eric hit me. I mean...
Protheus.
Yeah, I was going to say...
Prothean.
Proton.
Prothean.
Revan.
I was going to say Revan again. God damn it. This is what happens when you kill people off, fuckface. Proton. Yeah, he just hit me. So... I want to hit him.
Well, you're going to need to succeed on a strength or athletics check to get out of the
Fuck.
grapple.
Nope, not happening.
What'd you roll?
2.
Yep, that's not happening. Brixius.
All right, well, I'm going to keep whispering to Prothean, and I'm going to say, Revan, I know you're in there, and I get why you're doing this, but it's time to go to sleep now. Poison spray again. 19.
That is enough.
Well, I'm unconscious because I had 1 health left.
And I say, good night, Revan. And also, I'm going to take this as an opportunity to use Second Wind, which is a bonus action to regain hit points equal to 1d10 plus my fighter level.
Okay.
Hey, what is our level?
Solid 5.
You guys are level 4. Okay. Prothean, go ahead and give me a death saving throw. Literally, no one else on this podcast except Eric has ever given a death saving throw.
Woo!
I thought I did.
Did you?
Yeah, I got like wrecked by a bunch of wolves in like one turn.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
I got a 17.
Okay. And then at that point, there is a loud crack and a bunch of sparks as you see a man jump up onto the bar right in front of Jet and Dosh, and he just prestidigitized 2 sensory images, a loud crack and then a bunch of sparks, and he says, "That's enough."
I want to use minor illusion to make it look like there's a penis on his forehead.
Shouldn't he take 2 actions to make that happen?
No, prestidigitation, you can do 3 in 1.
It's been a while since I've used that one.
I want to cast prestidigitation and make a sparkle and a louder crack.
As you're doing that, Ambionitis and Brixius, you guys feel a pinch at your neck.
Ow. I turn around, what do I see?
The floor.
Give me a perception check.
20.
Looking around, it's not directly behind you, but you see there are 2 men with blow darts, and I need constitution saves from both of you.
Oh, god damn it. 17.
No, if I'm proficient in Constitution, do I add my Constitution modifier to it?
And your proficiency.
And your proficiency?
Oh, you read both? What did I say? 17? 20.
19.
Okay, both of you feel woozy, but you haven't gone unconscious yet.
Are we still in like character turns or anything, or can we just open play now?
Open play.
Alright, well, I nod at my brother,
Am I still dying?
and I walk up to these guys with the blow darts.
All right, you start walking over there. Give me another constitution save, this one with disadvantage.
Can't get much worse than that.
Well, it could.
2. Actually, hold up. 6.
As you're walking over there, you take a step and you just miss the floor and face plant. Ambionitis?
Do I know there's a dart in my neck?
Yes.
Can I pull it out?
Sure.
Do I have to roll for pull out?
No.
Never.
You pull it out of your neck and give me a constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
17.
You are still somehow standing,
Nice.
and they blow another dart at you.
Oh, fuck off. Can I catch this one?
Nope.
God
At
damn it.
any point here, can I try to just say like, hey, we're at the Ryan here. We'll just take these guys to a room, let them sleep it all off. Everything's fine.
I have 2
The
blow
guy
darts.
on top of the bar points at you and says, "Enough."
Another drink then.
And
I want to look at him and say, "You don't seem that intimidating with a penis on your forehead." And I point.
Roll for laughter. I roll a natural 20.
the both of you get darts in your neck
God
as well.
damn it.
Give me
Automatically?
constitution saves. No,
He
I
doesn't
just
know.
rolled for it.
Is
Oh.
Taylor around?
He doesn't know I cast it.
Constitution.
And Prothean, give me a death saving throw.
Do I add anything to it?
Eric, you do not add anything to your death saving throw.
Alright, it's got a 15.
Okay, that's 2 successes for you. And then what'd you guys roll again?
17 for me.
12.
All right, Dosh, you go down.
Dang it.
You
Can I
you're
finish my beer?
You're pointing up at the penis, and you kind of just slump sideways onto the bar. And Jet, you suddenly feel extremely intoxicated.
Naturally. I'm already intoxicated at this point. I can just probably say my last words of trying to make peace as I teeter myself between consciousness here. If there is a role for that, or am I just going to...
So what are you gonna say?
Pardon my French here, but... Guys, what the fuck was that? We're just trying to go to bed at this point. It's okay. I'll take him to the room.
And Ambionitis,
Disadvantage?
yes.
Yeah. That'll do it.
Are you gonna try and do anything before you go under?
Yeah. Make bigger sparks and a loud crackling noise.
All right, you press to digitize a louder pop and brighter sparks. And what did you roll on your Constitution save?
In 8.
And you slump over sideways. Figus gets up and goes over to Prothean and says, "But we got frosted tips together." And Jet, give me a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Gary needs a new pair of shoes. Constitution +0. My worst roll there was a 14.
You go under.
As I go under, I just say, "Please save us, Figus."
Episode 16. We're here. You're here. Thanks for listening. We couldn't do it without your support, and we hope you've been enjoying the episode. This week, our podcast partner is The Comments Section, hosted by Tim K. It's a show that interviews the anonymous trolls, philosophy kings, edgelords, and knowledgeable insiders from the internet's comments section. We missed last week, so he actually has 2 new episodes. One is an interview with username SquareRoot1, and his takes on the effect of social justice movements on comedy. And the second is with Crush Aya discussing the new anime Goblin Slayer. Tim does a great job making his guests feel at home and listening to what they have to say. So listen to what's happening in the comments section on iTunes, Google Play, or at soundcloud.com/the_comments_section. If you're interested in becoming a podcast partner, send an email with a quick synopsis of your show and a 30-second promo, if you have one, to deathsavingbros@gmail.com. We'll review your pitch and get back to you. If you're enjoying the show, we ask you, please head over to iTunes, Apple Podcasts, or Stitcher and leave us a review. They really do help us to identify what you're enjoying about the show and what we could improve upon. They also help us get a little more visibility, and it helps the show grow. We read every one, so go leave your review now. And to those of you that have been interacting with us, we thank you, especially to those of you that responded to our request for Halloween costume ideas using the hashtag DeathSavingBros. They got in on the Twitter conversation, and now those ideas will be featured in our upcoming episode. We just recorded the Halloween special this past Sunday, and there are some major reveals coming your way, though you probably won't hear it until a week or 2 after the actual holiday due to our recent publishing delays. But that's all in the past. We hope to have a new episode for you next time, on time, now that we've reached September's end. Wake me up when September ends. Our schedules have opened up a bit. Sorry for the singing. So, looking forward to chatting with you on time and again soon. Now, without further ado, we now return you to your regularly scheduled programming. And, yeah. So you all wake up in cages. Separate cages.
Is that considered a long or short rest?
Yeah, we'll count it as a long rest.
Hell
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Slept like a baby.
So you guys wake up in separate cages.
Is Figus here?
Figus is not there.
What kind of room are we in? I feel like someone should ask.
You guys are in a very bare stone room, very rough hewn, and there are 2 torches on the wall, 1 door.
What kind of locks are on the gate? Or the cage?
Just regular old keyed locks.
What does my dark vision tell me?
Your dark vision tells you nothing because there are 2 torches.
Are these locks pickable? Do we have any of our gear with us?
You do not have any of your gear with you.
Can I acid splash the lock?
Yeah, you could try that.
I don't know how this works. Oh, it says C phone.
Can I pull out the lockpick that I have hidden in my mustache?
No, because you don't have that.
Are you sure?
Yes.
What about the old prison wallet?
The personal locker.
I might believe that.
So yes.
Do you want it to be canon that you have a lockpick
Just
in
up
your
my
personal
ass at all
locker?
times, just in case. Oh, jeez. Sometimes I forget to take it out when I go to the bathroom.
Shoots out like a rocket.
Oh man, that's a tough decision.
Does the lock have to succeed on a dexterity saving throw?
It would be more like your aim.
Oh.
But I would still roll it.
Then yeah, I want to acid splash the lock.
Okay. And what's the save?
I have no idea.
It's 8 plus your proficiency plus your spellcasting modifier.
What's my spellcasting modifier?
Should be charisma, right?
Is it?
I believe it's.
If it's the same across
No, it's not the same across
So you're
all.
a sorcerer,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be charisma.
So 8 plus my proficiency plus my charisma.
Sorcery.
Math it, Brad. Math it.
So that's one of my things is my guy is literally bad at math.
I know.
Also a human personality trait outside of the game.
Yeah. And also horrible memory. So it's 8 plus
Yes.
my charisma.
Which
Yes.
is
1.
So
9.
So we're at 9.
plus your proficiency.
Oh, alright, 11.
I actually beat that, so you missed the lock. Is there half damage?
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll damage, and you'll do half damage on the lock.
Oh, this spell's bullshit. You 4.
So the lock takes 2.
Yes.
The lock stands, but now it looks melted a little bit.
I wake up. Is it time to fight already? Hey, look at Dash over there. He's digging for that extra lock he keeps in there. I laugh.
Do you want that cannon, Dosh?
I guess I don't have a choice now. Yes.
All right, you have a lockpick now.
Hey,
All right.
Dash, when you're done with that, bring it over here, please. You got an extra one? Are you looking
No.
to see if you have 2 in there?
He was rooting around for a second. Had to figure it out. You can try and get out if you want now that you have your lockpick.
Okay. Okay, I try to pick the lock.
Roll for it.
Dash, I thought that pick was
Actually,
silver.
wait. I pull out a handkerchief and I wipe off the lockpick.
Oh,
And then
okay.
I try to pick the lock. 13, I guess. Wait,
If it's cocked, you can roll it again.
what is a lock picking? What do you add for that?
That's sleight of hand.
I think I'm proficient in thieves' tools, so dang it, it's worse.
Toss that lock pick to me, buddy.
8.
Yeah, you don't unlock it.
Wow.
Would a 15 have done it?
Yes.
Dang it, that's what it
Seriously.
was when it was cocked.
That must be a really shitty lock pick.
I could appreciate the...
Hey, do I have anything
Yes.
on me at all?
No.
I
Our
guess.
cage is close enough
Completely
that
butt-ass naked.
Oh, well, you have your clothes on.
our cage is close enough where you can Dash, toss me your lockpick real quick. I'll take care of this.
I mean,
Already wiped it off, right?
I don't know if that's enough.
All right, just spit on it first, then toss it over here.
Are you proficient in thieves' tools?
Oh,
Very.
What's up, Eric?
does inflict wounds, would that do damage on the lock?
No.
Alright, I'm trying to think of what to do. I stand up and start screaming for the guards, yelling about my name, and I demand to see who's in charge. Basically being like a bitch asshole thing.
I'm going to kill this guy.
Dash, put him to sleep first with your spell that I know nothing about.
Oh yeah, I don't think I've used sleep in front of...
Is
No, not
anyone
in front of you.
is anyone coming?
You can't meta game like that.
I just realized I didn't know about
Yeah,
it.
do we hear anyone coming?
No, you do not hear anyone coming. Prothean is just screaming his head off.
Dash, put
Wait,
him to
I
sleep.
cast silence on him.
Okay, what's the save on silence? Well, what does silence do?
All right, so
Shuts him the fuck up.
how far apart are our cages?
5 feet apart.
Oh boy.
They're all next to each other.
All right, well this uses a 20-foot radius sphere, so I'm just gonna not do that.
Okay.
So I don't silence everybody.
Dash, put him to sleep.
I stop yelling when I realize no one's coming.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, Prothean, shut the fuck up. I got this. And I hold up my my lockpick.
It's a good thing they didn't take our armor, because I forgot I don't have any clothes on underneath.
I didn't have any armor to begin with. Hey, but
I
I
want to
go
try
back.
and pick the lock again.
I go back to our original conversation. Toss me that lockpick, and I'll get us out of here.
I will get us out of here. This is
All
this is
right.
a very close companion of mine.
Go
I don't know
ahead
if you
and
saw where I just pulled this from.
go ahead and roll again.
Fuck. Worse.
What's the total?
6.
You're going to end up breaking that lockpick if you don't toss it to me.
The lock pick does not break, but it felt like it might have.
Do I see a set of keys hanging in the room anywhere?
You do not.
Can my mage hand do anything right now for me? Can it unlock it from the outside?
No, you need a key.
Great. Can we just sit and wait for someone to show up?
I feel like the mage hand might have like slippery, snaky fingers that could go in there and pick that lock.
No. I'm not even going to try to stretch it that far.
I'm gonna try one more time.
Toss me the damn lockpick and quit wasting our time.
12.
Can I take a couple of my chain link armor parts? So I could take a couple pieces of that and try picking lock with that.
Again, you don't have your armor.
Oh crap.
Wait a second. They did take our armor?
Yes.
Oh, then I am sitting in the cage naked.
When did you decide that you didn't have clothes on under your armor?
A couple episodes ago, remember when we were in the fight ring and they were going to
Oh,
take
yeah,
our armor?
that's
And we
right.
realized that I was chafy everywhere and I have not bought clothes since, so I wake up naked in this cage.
Then how does your brother that's a barbarian have clothes?
I guess I just didn't put them on underneath my armor. Haven't taken my armor off in a while.
So, Dosh, what was your...
12.
That will do it.
Yes.
You unlock your cage.
I want to say thank you, trusty friend.
I just want to say, when using the sleight of hand stuff, I add +7 to whatever I roll.
Is it sleight of hand or is it?
Yeah, it's sleight of hand.
Really?
Yeah, I said that.
Oh, I thought it was just like a flat.
No.
Oh man, I should have been I'm proficient in sleight of hand. I should have been adding like an extra at
2?
least 5 to that.
Your proficiency bonus is +5?
Well, I mean, including I wasn't considering a sleight of hand roll at all.
Okay, so you actually got like a 15.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you definitely got that lock
Well,
undone.
on this one I actually got a 17 then.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're out of your cage.
About damn
Cool.
time.
All right.
I use my mage hand to cover myself so I can stay hands-free while not showing.
All right, who wants to be next?
Do us a favor, let the rest of us out of here. Start with me.
I raise my
next?
mage hand. Pick
Which
me.
one?
Can I acid splash the lock?
Yeah, you can try that again. And as you're doing that, the door opens and 3 men come in. 2 come forward first, and
I want to jam my lockpick back up my ass.
Toss it to me.
give me a sleight of hand to see if you do that.
Toss me the lockpick before they come down.
12.
Are you sure?
Make it a strength check if that's better.
Um,
Really get it up there.
sorry, they rolled a 20 on their perception
Damn it.
check. So
Damn
they
it.
come over, they grab your hand, they yank the lockpick out of your hand, and they put you back in the cage and lock it back up.
I want to be like, no, not my trusty popcorn smelling lockpick.
Can I reach it real? Like, can I? How far away is this happening?
This is outside your cage.
Obviously.
The guy that took it lifts it to his nose and realizes it doesn't smell like popcorn.
Ha, ha, ha.
The third guy that comes into the room is the man that had jumped up on top of the bar. And he is a very burly man. He's got gigantic sideburns and curly black hair. He has a heavy brow, and he glares out from underneath the ridge of his eyebrows at all of you and says, "The fight happens tonight. You couldn't wait 20 minutes to get down here."
We're so eager.
I'm gonna say, hey, I'm very thirsty. Come here a second. I gotta tell you something.
Shut the fuck up.
No persuasion checks this whole game, huh?
You 5 are absolute idiots.
I wouldn't be if I could roll persuasion checks. They'd believe me.
Yes, because I'm thirsty. Come here, you man that's in charge of this prison, I'm assuming, is going to immediately walk his burly ass over to the cage. Oh, let me get you something to drink.
Well, hey, Mr. Dummy there, you can sit there and continue to ponder why your brother's naked because he took off his clothes and why you're not because you didn't. Common sense.
There's another crack as the burly man prestidigitizes and says, "Look,
I prestidigitize as well.
you do that again, and I'm going to put you down. No one knows what goes on here."
Is your name Reynolds?
Yes, it's Reynolds.
Ah.
That's why he's upset about the movie.
I
would be too.
own this establishment. Upstairs, I am a businessman upstairs. Downstairs, we fight. And if you guys can't get that through your thick, numb skulls, we're gonna have issues here.
So you're telling me that upstairs you're all business, but downstairs is where the brawling happens.
Yes.
Nice.
It's like some form of a mullet there, honestly.
Nice. That's all I got for
I want to
him.
give him the up and down and like an eyebrow raise.
Okay.
Did they put me back in the cage? Or
Yes, they
just-
did.
And they closed the door and like locked it and stuff?
Yes, they did.
Okay, I want to use minor illusion to make it look like the lock was not locked.
Reynolds rolls a natural 20 on the
Fuck you,
on the
Reynolds.
perception check, so he says, "Nice try. I know that you just did that after that little penis stunt that you pulled upstairs.
Shit.
Look,
That was
here's
me.
what's gonna happen. Normally, at this level of fighting, if you manage to get here, where'd you fight to get here?
I want to point at my head.
What?
Be like, it should be obvious.
The tips, man. I did this. Yeah, same thing. I got the frosted tips as well.
That's a very good point.
Where's
So-
your 20 perception now, dipshit?
So you guys came from the Black Waters. That's a no weapons establishment. Here, we go no holds barred.
Bard.
Yeah, how convenient.
But guess what?
I ask him where Figus is.
Is Figus that little guy that sounds like he's not, like his balls haven't dropped yet?
Again, I point to my head. He's the
That is-
other one
that-
with
that
the
is
tips, man.
That's exactly him.
Yeah, he's waiting out by the rink for you. You'll see him shortly. But you guys are going into the ring with a punishment.
I hear the word punishment, and I pretend to wake up out of the sleep I was pretending to be in and go, "Ooh, is it time for punishments? Is it time for the fight yet?" And I'm sitting with my hands crossed behind my head. I go, "Hi, I'm Brixie. It's nice to meet you." And I go to shake his hand with the mage hand.
He says, "Well, there's nothing I can do about that." And he shakes that hand.
Do you know where that was just at? I put it back.
He says, "You guys go upstairs. You make a mess. You guys are gonna get wrecked down here. So guess what? You get our choice of weapon.
Ooh.
Bring it, son.
I'll see you out in the ring shortly."
I wave bye to him
What?
with my mage hand.
I want to be like, hey, can I get my lockpick back? I mean,
He holds it up in his right hand and snaps it.
I'm gonna cry. Like an actual tear is gonna stream down my face.
That was in his butt.
My longest friend.
By actual length.
Yes.
All right, the other two stay in there. The door is still open. And they come and let's see. There are 6 of you. Oh no, there are 5 of you. Okay, so Prothean, they come over to your cage first. They unlock it and they usher you out the door.
Alright. I will just walk out.
Okay. And they take you someplace, and then the 4 of you that are still locked up, the 2 come back without Prothean, and they're going to go for Dosh next. Dosh, your cage is unlocked, and they usher you out.
Hey, big boys. Where are we going?
You'll see.
Please tell me that Prothean lost.
And they come back without Dosh. They go for Ambionitis. They unlock your cage, and they usher you out.
I'll walk willingly out with them, and I tell them so.
Come on, when is it my turn?
They come for Jet next. They unlock your cage and usher you out.
All right, game time. I'm excited to leave here.
And then Brixius, they come and they stand outside your cage.
I knew you guys come for me eventually.
Oh, we're coming for you, big boy.
Save the best and the biggest boy for last, huh?
You're gonna see what happens next.
Okay.
They unlock your cage and usher you out. You're each standing in a dark space. You can't see walls, you can only see the floor.
What about with dark vision?
Even with dark vision, you can't see anything other than the space that you're standing on.
How is
Extra
it
dark.
That
What does the floor look like?
Extreme darkness. This is advanced darkness.
The floor is dirt, and in front of you, you can see a dagger.
Is it a floor or is it more of a path?
It is an actual floor.
I walk up and grab the dagger.
All right.
Obviously, I'm gonna grab the dagger. we can't, so we can't see each other. It's just the spot in front of us.
Right, you can't see anything, you can't hear anybody.
All right, picking up a dagger.
Guess I pick up the dagger.
All right.
I do not pick up
Wait.
the dagger.
I don't either. I'm not. It's not a monk weapon. I'm not proficient with it. I don't pick that up.
The floor is dirt.
Yes.
I scoop up some dirt, rub it into my hands, and pick up the dagger.
And as you're doing that, all 5 of you hear the same booming voice. Welcome to the Rye Inn Pit Fights. And there is a roar, a dull roar that grows and grows into a deafening volume. And the voice booms out again. Let's get ready to rumble!
I start cheering with the crowd. I'm psyched up. I'm ready to fight somebody. I'm rambunctious as anything right now.
And you hear, fight, 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 fight. And suddenly there are spotlights that drop on all 5 of you. You can see that you are standing in a ring, and around you there's a stadium of people. And in between the wooden slats of the stands, you can actually see the other rings, but each is separate from the other.
We can see each other's rings?
You can barely see the other rings underneath the wooden stands.
So we have our separate ring and we can see just other rings and...
Yes.
Okay.
And you hear the booming voice say, we have 5 contenders who have been brave enough to fight with disability.
I'm flexing. I'm doing some of these, doing some dabs on them.
I was just gonna say, I kneel down and pray to Torm.
We have in the first ring a bard by the name of Dosh Johnson.
I want to do the smooth criminal lean.
He comes from the Salt Mine Valley. He knows your name. He's taking your whispers, and he comes ready to fight. We have Ambionitis Hammerbottom. He is tall. He is strong. And he's got a mouth on him that won't stop cursing.
Ah, you thought I was gonna fucking curse there, didn't you, bitch? Oh, shit. Damn it. You got me good. You got me.
And his brother, Brixius Hammerbottom. He is lean. He is mean. And he's got a ways to go until he's satisfied with this fight.
I lift my mage hand and wave to everybody, pointing to the crowd.
We have a paladin coming from the city of Coruscinium. He hails on behalf of Torm, and he is looking for justice. Prothean Greymane.
And I say, Torm gives me strength. And stand up and get ready for a fight.
And in the last ring, we have Jet. He is a monk. He is strong, and he might just hide in the shadows.
And I blow them a kiss.
And then all of your rings are around a central point in the stands, and the doors all open under the stands, and out step your contenders. Against Dosh, you see a female half-elf. She is wearing an apron, and she has curly hair to her shoulders.
Like just an apron, or?
Plus a dress. But she's wearing an apron and dress. And you hear the booming voice say, "Don't be fooled by her beauty. She's seen her share of bar fights and is now fighting to clear her father's name. It's Kimra." And the crowd cheers. Kimra, Kimra, Kimra. You can
Pretty
tell
dramatic.
that she is a fan favorite.
Quick question. Do we all hear the announcement for everybody else
Yes.
as well? Okay.
I want to rustle my mustache at her.
She smirks.
Intimidatingly.
She doesn't see it as such. She just smirks back. Flirtatiously intimidating.
Scared but slightly aroused.
The contender for Prothean. The Crow's Heads were small time. The Shade Arrows had too many rules. But this halfling fights for himself and no one else. And he packs a mean punch. It's Valendar.
Are you ready to meet the gods?
He squats and says, "Are you ready to meet yours?"
Always have been.
And then there's cheering for Valandar, but people don't really know his name. And then Ambionitis, you see a giant of a female human step out from underneath the stands. And she's cracking her neck as she steps forward. And the booming voice says, "She grew up in the plains south of Starnight Forest, where the tribes are tough and the city's brutal. Her axe brought her acclaim and carved a path through the forest. Now she's here and she fights for more than a beggar's crossing north to Chorus. It's Torias."
I say nothing. I just go into a rage and take a nice stance.
Brixius, you see a very odd sight step out from underneath the stands. You see a birdman. He kind of flaps his wings twice and slides to a halt in the dirt. He has black feathered wings and taloned feet and fingers with opposable thumbs on the edge of each of his wings. And the booming voice calls out, "From the mountain isles in the Coruscant Sea, he was found as a chick and grew hard on the slave ship that found him. Now he's fighting for a spot."
We cannot let you get away with that one.
You can't say grow hard and then expect no comment.
"From the mountain isles in the Coruscant Sea, he was found as a chick, and he grew mean on the slave ship that found him. Now he's fighting for a spot on a ship home. It's Ire."
Alright, so I had my hands both in front of me as if I was covering myself. I remove one hand and stick it up in the air, and then I slowly remove the other, and he sees the mage hand there. Looks like I'm having chicken for dinner tonight.
Wow. Do I hear him say that?
Give me a perception check.
Oh, please, God, let me hear this.
Take me to KFC.
Shitballs.
That's a nat 20.
Is it really?
Yes, it is.
I see that. Oh, he's actually not lying.
All right. Yeah, you hear him.
Can I yell, "Wow, nice one, dipshit"? Wow.
Thanks, brother.
What was the halfling's name?
Wow.
Valandar.
Do I recognize the name or the face? You said he worked for the Crow's Heads before.
Ooh.
Give me a history check.
5.
Plus intelligence.
That was plus 5.
The name sounds slightly familiar, but you don't remember it specifically.
But I know it sounds slightly familiar.
Yeah,
What was the name again?
Valandar.
Can I go over? Hey, Valandar, you're still a bitch.
And Jet, you see step out from beneath the stands a female elf, and she is wearing green leather armor, and the booming voice says, "Hailing from the Starnight Forest, this elf is growing trees and breaking knees. She's fighting to see the world, one cracked skull at a time. It's Gara!" And Gara gets a cheer as well. Gara! Gara!
Come on, give me a challenge.
And all 5 of your opponents drop into a ready stance as you hear above you, "On the bell, let the battles begin." And you hear beep, 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 and the fight begins. Next episode on the Death Saving Bros podcast.
So much has happened.
We're
this
gonna
episode.
grow mean and hard.
We're gonna walk hard.
Walk. I
Walk
fucked
hard.
that goddamn movie. Fuck that thing. We stayed up till 3 a.m. watching it.
Yeah, it was bad.
I'm like,
Really?
God.
I stayed up till 3 watching it, and I actually enjoyed it.
No, fuck that movie.
You know what?
What
Just,
movie's that?
Let's
hard.
duet.
just try
Oh,
watching
my
The
goodness.
Road.
What is that?
It's got John C. Riley in it. It's the Dewey Cox story. It's just a fucking watch it if you ever want to like hang yourself.
No. The Road.
That's
Watch
depressing.
that movie and
Based
you will-
off the Cormac McCarthy's.
Yeah.
Yep. It from
That's a bleak fucking story.
Well, yeah, that's a completely different story. We're
I'm
talking
just
about a
saying-
comedy starring John C. Riley and
And I'm
Amy.
just saying-
The Jenna Fisher.
And I'm just saying, from start to finish, there is not one speck of happiness in that entire film.
Pretty damn bleak.
Well, we hope this episode made you a little happy.
Somewhere in between those two genres there.
And if you like what you've been hearing, head over to iTunes, leave us a review. We would love to hear from you. Your feedback not only helps us grow as podcasters, it also helps us get recognized by other people. You might even get your review read on the episode. If you want to keep in touch with us in the meantime, you can follow us on Twitter. We're also on other social media. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, and we're on Twitter at Death Saving Bros. You can follow me personally at HP Camper.
You can follow me personally at BenFro15.
Okay, you can follow me, Jads or Brad Renfro at IMA_B_RAD. Sometimes I'm entertaining.
You can follow me at BRICHA918.
Wait, no, that's not right.
Yeah.
It is.
B_RICHA918.
Oh, is there a fucking underscore?
Yeah.
You forgot your own Twitter.
Have I been saying it wrong for the last 3
No, you've
weeks?
said it right every other time.
Oh.
You can follow me at ESNEMETH. I don't post anything.
Don't follow me, I'll follow you.
Until next time, keep saving those death throws, and we'll see you on the next one.
Way to not fuck it up, bud.
So that was not how I thought this was going to go, but this is going to be way more interesting now.
How
because
did
you, guys,
you expect that to go?
I expected you guys to get a full rest, come back downstairs, then you would wait until the lantern shifted. You went downstairs. You would get integrated. You would see that this is like a honeycomb stand, and you would see it from the top. Then you would go downstairs. You would meet all these people, and then you would actually fight this episode.
So we would be guests and not prisoners, know what we're getting into as opposed to being tossed into something blindly.
Oh.
It's an interesting sigh of pleasure.
He's still in his wind voice mode.
Yeah, ha. Fuck you.
You did it too a couple times.
Yeah, that's right. Fuck me.
Some of the sounds and background music in this production are copyright material. The songs, Constance, Cryptic Sorrow, The Descent, Invariance, and Morgana Rides are by Kevin MacLeod at Incompetech.com, licensed under Creative Commons Attribution License 3.0. The Death Saving Bros theme song is an abridged version of the song Run by Kai Engel and sourced from the Free Music Archive. This track is used with permission under Creative Commons Attribution License 4.0. You can read the full license at creativecommons.org/licenses/by/4.0/legal code.